My grandmother's name is Brunilda, but being her grandchild, I called her Yaya. My family really came together when it was for taking care of my grandmother, and when I was home, we were constantly going to the hospital to check up on her, and my dad would go there every day after work, and we were very close to my grandmother, and we are a very close family, and so seeing how much Alzheimer's affected my dad and seeing how he reacted towards his mom having it, it was really hard on us as well.
My grandfather was a brilliant man. He owned a drugstore for over 30 years. I mean, this is a man that had ledgers and notebooks, boxes of notebooks, keeping track of, people's prescriptions for years. And yeah, by the end of it, he couldn't tie his shoes.
My father and his brothers are so close, and now to see them interact. Every time my father talks to my uncle, there is like just a little glimmer, like you could just see that there's something in there, like a recognition, and it lasts for like maybe 5 seconds and then it just disappears.
My Aunt Jo was so special to me, and she couldn't have kids of her own, but my daughter, who's my first child, is named after her, and I would have loved for my Josephine to meet the other Josephine.
The watershed moment for my mom's diagnosis came when she sent my sister and myself and my sister's 4 children 10 cards each, like the same month. I called her very worried and said, Mom, we just received a real, like maybe 50 cards between the 6 of us. And she said, oh, that's okay. At least I'm sending them to the right people.
I hadn't shaved in a couple of days, and I've got a beard like my dad did, so he saw that I needed to shave, and he goes, well, looks like it's about time you learned how to shave. And I went, you're right. Thanks very much. But that's the thing I would say, is that you just agree. Just go with it. The conversation will change and shift, and who knows the places you'll go.
I remember saying in one of the support groups, I can't believe that I'm sitting here like an idiot. I'm sitting here and I feel so bad because all I can think of is why us? Why did this happen to us? Why us? And then someone else in the support group said, the only question, why me, is a ridiculous question to ask. The only question worth asking is why not me? And I suddenly realized that, yeah, of course. Alzheimer's doesn't choose favorites. Alzheimer's doesn't have an agenda.
I remember feeling just such a sense of despair, and it's I can feel it now as I'm talking about it. I would suggest to anybody who is involved in this to be part of an organization like the Alzheimer's Association and to get help immediately.